Hello everyone, welcome to Desert Succulent. Today we're going to be talking another common pest, which is our aphids. And if you are someone who's wondering why our ants and our aphids seems to be linked to each other, it's probably because they are mutually beneficial to each other. Our ants kasi they protect our aphids from predators, and in return our aphids now would be producing this sugary fluid known as the honeydew, and this is now what our ants eat. And because of this relationship, you can easily find an ant right next to an aphid infected plant or succulent.
But it's our life! Isn't that right, Aphid? Oh, you're such a cute little aphid.
Our succulents have these plump and juicy leaves, and this can serve as a temptation for our aphids. These tiny pests now are often found crowded together in clusters on the undersides of our plant's leaves or succulent leaves because it is where they hide to prevent being eaten by predators or washed away by rain, just in case they are in an area that is exposed to the rain. Our aphids are tiny soft-bodied pests, and they usually come in different colors, but the most common one is the green, and usually they don't have any wings and they just literally crawl slowly over our plants, and that's how they usually transfer from one succulent to another succulent. A light infestation could lead to a stunted growth, or it seems like they are not really that growing, but a heavy infestation, and if we're not gonna be treating it right away, would now eventually kill our succulent plants. In addition to the damage to the plants, our aphids would leave a sticky residue substance known as the honeydew, and this substance now causes our plants to feel sticky, and itong ating mga honeydew na ito would develop into a fungal infection known as the sooty mold. What you're seeing right now is an actual sooty mold. That one is very sticky, and this usually would now block the light and obstruct photosynthesis. Luckily, our aphids are pretty easy to deal with since they have a short life cycle, and there are so many methods to control these aphids. And the very first one is you can make use of a pressure sprayer like this. It's literally trying to target nga yung ating mga aphids, but the only problem is that it could potentially overwater our succulent plants. Another remedy is killing our aphids with plain rubbing alcohol. So this is our 70% isopropyl alcohol solution, and all we need to do is just simply spray it directly on the affected na parts. This could also kill our aphids, and after you can just wash off the dead aphids with a strong stream of water. If you are someone who's looking for a more powerful spray for our aphids, then you can make use of our Neem Oil. This one is an organic one. It's pretty safe to use. Unfortunately, this could possibly stain our succulents. I have tried this many times before, but the result is not so good. And lastly, one of my favorites that I wanted to share to you is this natural topical aphid treatment. And this is just a plain flower. In Tagalog, arena lang ito. If our aphids would be ingesting this flower, it would block their internal functions, causing their death. To use this, all you need to do is sprinkle a good amount of flour to the affected areas, and you're just gonna be leaving it there overnight. Then eventually, after these aphids would start to consume or eat this flour, the next coming day or in the next coming days, we can just simply wash it off with plain tap water. And lastly, our aphids would be on our succulents if they are not receiving enough sunlight and air circulation. And that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You may also visit our Facebook page at Desert Succulent PH.